My name is Tammy Crabb. I'm from East Windsor, Connecticut, and I just graduated from the veterinary technician program. Currently, I'm a lead veterinary technician in the veterinary field. Before I joined Penn Foster, I worked in retail. After my kids graduated high school, I wanted to get into a veterinary field, so I went online and searched different schools, and Penn Foster worked for me because of the fact that I can pay as I go, and I can, work at my own pace, so it worked really well for me. My first experience with college, I actually went and got a drafting degree. I worked in the drafting field for a while. I had taken one of those tests that helps you focus on a career that you're going to be happy with. That test showed the vet field was my number one. Penn Foster helped me by giving me the skills that I needed to. Started off with, handling animals. One of the things that I found out early on trying to get into the field was that just because you have animals doesn't mean that you're qualified for this field. You need to handle other people's animals. And one interview that I went on for trying to get in the field, the veterinarian and her manager told me to start off in a kennel, which I did. A year after starting at the kennel is when I started at the vet practice I'm with now. So everything that I learned through Penn Foster helped accelerate me towards being a viable member of that team. Without those skills, I wouldn't be in the field now. The Penn Foster program for a veterinary technician gives you the skills. It teaches you what is needed. So every day, everything that I've learned from Penn Foster is important. Proper restraint, venipuncture, placing IV catheters, blood draw, being able to run those samples for the doctors, being able to multitask. Penn Foster gave me those skills. As far as the Penn Foster staff goes, they will provide you all the support you need. The biggest thing you have to do is make sure that you're directing, you know what you're asking. If you know what you're asking, they're going to help you. The general staff itself, the student care was amazing for me. Doc Jim has been phenomenal for the program. If he feels that you're having a problem, you're struggling, he's the first one to contact you to let you know that he's there and try to give you encouragement. I honestly feel that Doc Jim has been the best thing for this program since I started. It feels amazing to be a Penn Foster graduate. I've more than once thought about, just dropping out, but again, Doc Jim helped me, but I am very proud of myself, my family's proud of me, and I'm working where I want to be. So it's been awesome. My biggest support were my two kids. They were so proud that I was finally getting into what I wanted to do. My dad has been to the moon and back with pride because he always knew I wanted to be in this field. My mom, my husband put up with a lot. Sitting there, watching TV saying, "What are you doing?" "I'm studying." Getting really frustrated, but he did good. He, would take vacations, take my books with me. So he's been amazing. Not only would I recommend Penn Foster, I have recommended Penn Foster. My son is now a student of Penn Foster, and two of my coworkers, one that was a coworker and one that is still now a coworker, have both signed up with Penn Foster. The coworker I'm with right now is in the vet tech program in her first semester. I enrolled in the Career Readiness Bootcamp because I wanted to try to help our practice with some minor issues with communication that we've been having. And I thought maybe some of the skills that I could take from that program would benefit our practice. Still working on trying to get that implemented, but that was my main focus. The skills that I learned in the boot camp have definitely helped me. It kind of reminded me on how to approach situations that might get a little stressful, trying to help direct communication a little bit better at work, because sometimes that communication is huge. If you don't have that, then the whole team can fall apart really quickly. So that's kind of where I'm trying to go with it, is improve those skills. The Career Readiness Bootcamp took me between 2 and 3 weeks to finish. It would benefit pretty much anybody because we've become such a social media type of world that there's a lot of issues. People don't understand how to communicate and how to work properly. So I think that anybody that's going into a work field would definitely benefit from it, especially in today's world, the way it works. Penn Foster is amazing, fabulous, supportive, guiding. I mean, there's so many words that I could use to describe Penn Foster. It was definitely worth my investment and my time.